Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Fey's Terror Case in the game RB Battles. So you go in the game, and first thing you have to do, you have to get 2 coal eggs. So every now and then, it's just going to keep on playing these mini games, and unless you go to spectate mode, then you will be part of the mini games. So you want to collect 2 coal eggs to get to the next part. There's a balloon, and in order to get to that part, you got to get the eggs. So every single mini game that you have, there's an egg in there. Everyone in the map can collect the egg. So usually they're pretty easy to find. They're not very hidden. Sometimes you have to go a little bit through the game in order to get to the next part, so you can get the egg, like this one, for instance, in this lava run map. We climb up here. Now, right over on the other side of this box, right there, you can see right there, there is a coal egg. So we've picked up one of the coal eggs right there so far. Here's a next round right here, the bubble blast right there. So you can see the coal egg was right there. We picked it up. It was really easy. You just run around the circle until you see it, and then you pick it up. So now that you've got 2 coal eggs from 2 of the mini games, you can actually go past this barrier, and there is a hot air balloon over there that looks like an egg. You'd almost think that they were signing up for the egg hunt. Anyways, it's going to teleport you after a bunch of cutscenes over this next area. So this first part, you have to collect, there's 60 orbs, and you have to collect all of them in order to expose the key that you need to get to the next area. So of course, this is going to be easier if you've got 4 people in a server all working together. Some of these orbs are on the lily pads. Check on top of the rocks. Some of them you have to actually jump up in the air in order to grab them. None of them are really hidden or anything. They're really, really easy to find. So after you get all 60 of those from running around, you can see over here that the key opens. So one person needs to go over there and grab the key. Okay, so we've got the key. Now that we've got the key, we're going to go to the door to go to the next part. So here we go. We're using the key. We're getting access to the next area. So this is a little bit of a maze, but it's more of a, you got to catch this key. The key runs pretty fast, so I recommend, in order to catch up to it, do some rolling, do some jumping, try not to run into the walls like I did. Anyways, once you go fast enough from rolling, you can eventually catch it. Or if you have more people in the server, you can have someone cut it off and have someone on either side of it. Anyways, once you catch that one, and you've only got a certain amount of time, guys, some of these, they're counting down at the top. And when that runs out, you may have to start the whole thing all over from the beginning. So make sure you guys are quick enough. Now, you want to make sure you get at least 50, or you want to get plenty of these little yellow balls, because that's going to be ammo against the boss when you go up against him. But in this part, different panels have these blocks. Some of them are up there where you're supposed to enter them, and you can see we've passed a bunch of these. They're not difficult to find at all. They're just kind of along those panels where the zip lines are. You go up to the top and you want to enter them into this thing so you can expose the key. Now it goes in there in a certain pattern. You can see it's just kind of like a, I don't know, like a sideways 8 or an infinite sign around the key. Just want to make it look just like that image around the key. So now we just need to go back in these zip lines, try to see if we can find any more of these boxes. The boxes generally are not around the ground floor. They're up here where the zip lines and all that stuff is. So now that I've got one and Ultimate has the other one, we've got the last ones. We just click it. We're going to enter it in there. So when you enter all of these blocks in there, you can see that it exposes the key, and now one of the people can actually grab that key. So we're going to grab this key and we're going to go to the next door just like we have with the previous ones. So okay, down here, I'd recommend, if you can, if you don't have enough, I've only got 19 out of 50 of the ammo for the boss battle. There's still a few more things, and there's still plenty of opportunity to get it, but it's never a bad time to just pick up. Make sure you have enough of those, because it's a really strong weapon against the boss battle. So Ultimate has opened the next area. We're going to come in here. This one's not too difficult in Hop City. Towards the end, there's just a bunch of rabbits there, and in the middle of those rabbits, right there on the left side, there's a key. So just grab that key right there in the middle of the rabbits. Looks like my friend already got it. And then in order to get to the next part, you got to make sure you have that key. So you just put the key right in there. Now this next part, there's a whole bunch of key cards sprawled out all over the place, and only one of them is actually going to work. So you want to pick one up, then you want to arm it like your gear, then you want to put it in that thing, and if it says red, then it's not the right one. So you want to keep going around, get these, and then put them inside of that machine. Just make sure you actually put it all the way inside the machine, and it's yours that went in, not somebody else's, because you could still be holding on to one, and makes it difficult to pick up another one. But the timer's running, and generally the very last one that we put in, I'm not sure, maybe you have to put in all of them, but I think it's just one of these that is actually going to access the next part. And then we've got Fey Yoshida. She's like, come on, there's something, I don't know, something's going on. I think she's trying to tell us something. Lassie, what, is Timmy stuck in a well? Is Timmy stuck in a well, Faye? Okay, we're going to come and defeat this guy and get him out of the well. All right, so this is the boss battle. I recommend use that F right there, all of those, the ammo that you picked up, the super gun ammo, use that because that's way more effective on him. So you want to circle around him, you want to jump over the shock waves, and you want to avoid anything that he hits you with. You can die 3 times, guys, so if you get knocked off or you lose life, and you die, you can respawn and continue. But if you lose all your lives and you don't have any left, then you're gonna die and you're gonna have to start this whole thing all over. Anyways, when you defeat the boss, you can see you've got the badge there on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you'd like to support, please use code DeeterPlay when buying Robux. And also make sure you subscribe and you've got the notification bell on, not only for the launchers, because I've got launchers for all of these launch boxes, but also future news, events, and free items that hit the catalog on Roblox. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.